What's going on in Atlantic City? They set a trial date for Joe Jr. yet? It's overdue, but Joe Jr. is finally gonna get what he deserves. You're clear on what I want, right? Good.
What is it you want him to do?
Relax, because I'm not ordering a hit. I just want Max to stay on top of Joe Jr. so that way he can tell me what's going on with the trial.
Well, it's been so many years, Sonny. Do you really think that he will be convicted of killing John McBain's sister?
McBain arrested Joe, so I'm sure he's going to do everything he can to get a guilty verdict.
And will you be satisfied with that?
Well, you know, I wish Joe Jr. would pay for what he did to you, but this is going to have to be for now, right? I promised that I wouldn't take matters into my own hands, and I won't.
I'm glad to hear that. Because I have so much on my plate right now, Sonny, with Olivia in the hospital.
Now, Dante told me that Heather Weber shot up Olivia with LSD.
They still don't know how much it has affected her.
Yeah, hey,
Yet.
Olivia's tough. She's gonna get through this. We're gonna cover everything, all the medical expenses. You know that, whatever
Sonny,
it needs to.
Dante and Olivia are too proud to accept your money.
Well, tell them that you sent the money.
That would be a tad suspicious, considering I'm unemployed, and it looks like it's going to stay that way.
What are you talking about?
Todd Manning.
What?
I told him that I was going to evict him from his brand new office, my office, if he didn't give me back Crimson and start publication immediately.
Manning didn't go for that?
No, he called my bluff and said that Carly would never agree to evict him, and he was right.
Well, I thought Carly was being polite now.
She's fine. She doesn't have any ill will toward me, but she doesn't like that I share her hotel, and she would never ever back me against Todd Manning. So, you know, if there's another argument that can sway him, I don't know what it is.
Stop torturing yourself over the accident. It was not your fault.
I'm not talking about the accident. I'm not talking about anything that Connie did. This is about why she existed in the first place.
Because Joe Jr. attacked you.
And I had a baby, and I left the baby in a boarding house, and for all I know, he's dead.
This is why I didn't want you talking to that bastard, because he was going to twist everything around, make you feel guilty for what he did to you.
No, because Joe Jr. blames me for keeping him from his child.
The child would not have existed if he didn't rape you.
I still denied him his son.
He doesn't deserve to be a father. And I'll tell you something else. No kid deserves to be raised by a low-life pig.
Baby was helpless, Sonny. He was a few minutes old. And he was still breathing when I left the room. And now I have no idea what happened after that.
You were sick. You were too traumatized to know what you were doing.
Circumstances don't change the fact that I brought a living human being into the world, and then I left it to die.
Why are you punishing yourself by reliving it, asking questions when you don't know the answer?
Because I have to ask questions. That's the only way that I will acknowledge what I did. Where's the baby, Sonny? Was I wrong? Did he die when I left the room? Is he out there? Somewhere? You know, it comforts me to think that someone found my son. That some parents raised him and gave him a better life than I could.
It's possible.
No, it's not possible. I'm rationalizing so I don't feel like a murderer.
Listen, come here.
I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about because, listen, look at me. You are not a murderer. You left that baby there because you were young, you were desperate, and you didn't know what else to do.
That's what I'm working with Dr. Keenan about, to live with that. Live with the guilt. Because no matter what I tell myself, Sonny, deep down, I know he did not survive that. Because nobody knew he was there. Joe Jr. was the only one that knew I was pregnant. Joe Jr. knows I abandoned my son. What if he knows what happened to him?
You're not going back to talk to him.
I'm not. No, I never want to talk to him again.
Good, because scum like that, He'll say anything to you to try to manipulate you. That cannot happen.
I know. I will never get the answers that I want. The only way to resolve it is through therapy. Whatever happened to my son? He's gone. I just have to let him rest in peace.